once again to my evening program. Well, as you watch me, like and share the program as always. My name is Rod, in case if you are coming across my video for the first time. I still remain one and only Rodi. So guys, this evening I'm out once again to discuss politics like I promised you guys in the morning. I said I was going to go live to discuss politics, and that is why I'm here. So guys, like and share this program. This is going to be an interesting program for everybody to learn and enjoy. Yeah, so guys, like and share the program quick. As you are joining me on YouTube, like and share. You know how we do it. So, there are, we have a lot to discuss this evening. I'm going to spend like 1 hour or half. It depends on how I feel. So I'm going to spend like an hour or so. Sylvester Obianke, good evening to you. Good to have you in the building. R, I see you big time. I appreciate you, R. So guys, you are welcome once again. Share the live, bring in more people, let's go. So we need to keep pushing, okay? This should be liquid metal. Liquid metal, I see you. How are you doing? Long time. How can you always come here too? But I've not seen you for a while now, or in a while now. Before they will say Uncle Rodi spoke wrong English, I've not seen you in a while. Okay. Man, to run a program is not easy because at times you make one or two mistakes. But even if you make mistakes, just keep pushing. So, Osayi Obarue said, I see you. How are you doing? Good evening to you. Man, normally I usually get more viewers on my Nadia, I see you. How are you doing, Nadia? I usually get more viewers on my TikTok. What's going on? I said it on my YouTube. Does it mean you guys don't want to share my YouTube this evening? Now, share my program now. Yesterday was great here. I don't understand. You've got to share the program now. You see, I know my guys. If my guys enter now, you see them share my program quick. Liquid metal. You see, some people are showing me big time love. Yes, so a lot of people are showing me big time love. Let me adjust my cap so that I look like a Ray G. Do you understand me? Let me adjust my cap. Well, how many people do we have here? I'm not even seeing the numbers. But yesterday was, hot. Well, I accept all days are not equal. You understand me? I accept all days are not equal. I know that. So, so guys, how many people do we have? Have we reached 150 people? If we reach 150 people, we can now start. Yesterday, before I could say hello, I was already having like 200 people on my YouTube channel. Just like that. You understand me? Before I could say, under 2-3 minutes, 200 and something people were watching me on. So, well, that was an opportunity and I grabbed it too. I don't miss opportunities. I grabbed it and I gave my best. You know what I mean now. So, but this evening I'm going to say it as it is. I'm not going to. How do I say it now? I'm going to be raw. Do you understand me? Also, I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to say the truth. I'm not running program to impress anybody. I will share with you my true life experience, what I've seen abroad. And I'm going to compare Africa to Europe or Europe to Africa. I'm going to compare the two. Yes, we've got to make the comparison. You understand me? So that's it. What is going on? All these guys, now did they report my YouTube channel or what? What is going on? So because I got 50,000 views yesterday on YouTube, that's why you guys are dodging. You don't want to share today or what? Somebody said, President, you see, they have come again. No? They are now here. Good evening to you. Taiwo Olowe, I see you. Yeah, see, don't come here to taunt me. Do you understand me? Don't come here to taunt me by saying Donald Trump is coming to save me. First of all, you don't understand. Even I've not even started the program and you've started taunting me. You've got to be careful because let me tell you, I don't live in Africa. Number one, do you understand what I mean? I am fighting for the good of Africa, and that's my calling. I'm fighting for the good of Africa. If you do not know it, do you understand what I mean? I can decide to as well be chilling, doing my thing. I forget about politics. But that's not I like this kind of thing I'm doing, entertainment, talking to people and things like that. That's what I love doing. So you coming here to tell me I'm waiting for a white man to come and save me. Save me how? So guys, you're welcome to my evening program. My name is Roddy. So this evening, the topic is Nigeria needs America's help for security purposes. Nigeria needs America's help for security purposes and for many other purposes, not only for security purposes. Share this program. Share this program. Over 100 people watching already on YouTube, so we can start. As you watch me, share this program. Nigeria needs America. Watch me speak this evening. Don't be in a rush. And I do not want you to be biased in your opinion. Do you understand me? This has nothing to do with Christian, Muslim, or anything. Let me share my stories with you. Pay attention. What you've got to do is you reason with me. When I say something that is not right, tell me this is not right. Because many of you who haven't traveled have not experienced good life. You do not know how it is on the west side. Are you getting? You don't know how it is on the west side. You don't know how people live their lives in Western countries. Do you understand me? That is why you are where you are. That is why you stay where you are. And you are protecting corrupt politicians. Let's go. Guys, welcome. You see, I told you guys, I have traveled far and wide. I have gone to many countries of the world, many countries in this world. I've gone to many countries in this world. Listen attentively. White people, listen, this is not me hyping Europeans or white people. White people are practicing true religion. Hold on, don't be in a rush. You see the West that I am living in. Europeans are practicing true religion. I will explain these things to you. Let me explain these things to you. When you go to Africa, many African countries, this is why I said, Nigeria needs America's help for security purposes. Now listen attentively. White people knows that any kingdom that is divided among itself will never stand. They know the value of standing united. Listen attentively. White people know the value of standing united, the value of unity. They know that if they are not united, they will be conquered and they will perish. Listen attentively. I'm from the old school. Listen. I've spent most of my life here and I know what I'm telling you. Listen. Africans are religious, but they are not upright and they do not know the principles of, they do not know the keys to success. See, for you to succeed, for you to be progressive in life, you need to stand united. If you are fighting among yourselves, you can never progress. Listen attentively. If you are fighting, you can never grow if you are fighting among yourself. That is why you see some people say Europeans are using divide and conquer. They know that any kingdom, any country that is divided among itself will never progress. When you come to Europe, you hear about the European Union. Unity. They use the same one currency, euro currency. Listen attentively so that you will learn. There are so many things I'm going to teach you this evening. Guys, as you watch me, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. My name is Rodi. Now let's go. When you come to European member states, all the countries that make up European Union, listen, there are no borders. There are no borders. You can travel from Austria to Italy, Germany, all the European Union countries without control, no border control. You can travel to Greece. You can travel to Spain, live and work there. Even though you are not from Spain, you can live and work in Spain as far as you hold European Union passports. This night I'm going to tell you the value of unity. And this is one of the reasons why Africa still remains backward. Listen attentively. The white people, let me put it this way. White people understood the value of unity. They know the importance of unity. Let me tell you, it was because they stood in one accord that they were able to conquer Africa. If they weren't united, they wouldn't have accomplished that aim. They stood united. We call it oneness of purpose. Listen attentively. Oneness of purpose. See, listen attentively so that you learn. Now, you can never, as an African, use a white man against a white man. It doesn't happen. It is very hard. You cannot use a white man against a white man or go instigate violence against them. But in Africa, they use black people against black people. They will use your brother to topple your government. Europeans, for years, have been adopting that method of divide and rule. You go to Africa, you put brothers, their head together. That is, you cause problems among them, and they start fighting themselves. And the Europeans will have their way. You understand me? Europeans will have their way. That is how they have been able to conquer Africa, because we never stood united. We don't love ourselves. Man, I've been saying these things for years. I said, African people, one of our problems is we have no love for ourselves. And I remember growing up, Bob Marley sang a song, Africans Unite. Africans, unite. Unite for the benefit of your people. Unite for the... He sang it, he cried it, he sang, he did everything, he said it. See, since then, when he was alive, when he was a young man, he began to beg Africans to unite. Look at today, till today, Nigerians are unaliving themselves because of religion. That even America has to intervene. The whole world are crying. Black people. Chinese are not living with Nigerians. Europeans are not living with Nigerians. Arabs or Indians are not living with Nigerians. Black, the most populous black nation on earth. The most populous black nation on earth. They cannot even live in peace. They don't even love themselves. That America, white man, has to even interfere in their internal affairs. Let's go forward. Guys, as you join me, like and share this program because I'm going to teach you a lot this evening. There are so many things to learn this night. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to compare Europeans, white men to, now I've been living here and I know what I'm talking. It was as I came to Europe that I started getting what is called help, charity help. All these organizations, all these churches. When I came here, this evening I'm going to be raw. Share this program. I'm going to be raw this evening. When I came to Europe as a young boy, I had no money, I had no documents. Listen attentively. I had no place to sleep. No money to buy myself food. Now, I went to a charity organization. They gave me list, more than 15 lists, where I could go and eat food in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I told you, Europeans are more, if there is anything like godliness, Europeans are more godly than these people you call pastors and imams in Africa. Listen attentively. When I came here as a young boy, I had no working permit, I had no working permit, no money with me, no place to sleep. Listen, and I did not want to run the streets. It's not my thing. So I went to a charity organization. For the first time in my life, I began to get free food. Listen attentively. For the first time in my life, I began to eat free food in a white man's country. In the morning, they will give you the time they serve breakfast. The time around 12 o'clock or 12:30 when they eat their lunch. And around 4:30 p.m. when they eat their dinner. You see, this was how I survived. And do not forget, in Africa, I've never experienced anything like that. All the churches in Africa, all the mosques, they don't do this kind of charity works. They are so religious but ungodly in Africa. They are so religious. If there is anything like heaven, Africans will not be there. These pastors and these imams, these religious people we have in Africa, they will not near heaven. I am the person telling you. It was, see, they say faith without works, Yosami, is in vain. Now listen, when I came here, that was how I survived for months. Though you may not like the kind of people that comes to eat there. You see homeless people, you see poor people there. But I did not mind because I was glad I had something to eat. So for the first time in my life, in Africa, if you're hungry, you may die. Nobody is willing to help you. Growing up in Africa, you don't even, there is no place to go. And these churches were there. You pay tithes, you pay offerings. But these tithes and offerings, these pastors, they pocket these monies, use them for themselves and their families. You see, these are the reasons why I told you I renounced religion. I don't want to have anything to do with religion. Most of the people you call, all these, especially these pastors you have in Africa, they are businessmen. My name is Rodi, I'm saying it. How can a pastor have private jet? How can a pastor have university? These are businessmen. And let me tell you, You see, they have followers, they have, what's it called, congregation, members of their churches who pay tithes and offerings. These members of their churches pay tithes and offerings every weekend with week services. And they contributed money to build universities. Like in Nigeria, these pastors, they own universities, and members of their church cannot even afford to go to these universities because of the tuition fee. The school fees are so high, and these universities are for rich people. But the people who contributed the money to build the churches are poor people. In a country where pastors own private jets, what does that tell you? Let's go on. Now, listen attentively. How can a pastor own private jets and there are poor people? People die of hunger. People have no even money to pay their hospital bills. There are homeless people, but pastors own universities. If you see their investments, guys, share this program. So when I came to abroad, I said, so Europeans are good like this. You don't see them preaching on the streets, carrying the Bible up and down. They have no mosque abroad. Europe is a Christian continent. You don't see mosque or things like that. Or they're disturbing people with religious songs or night vigil. But they carry out brotherly actions. That is, they are their brother's keeper. Let's go forward. Here then, because I had no place to sleep, there are so many churches and many organizations where homeless people stay. I stayed there. When I had no place, I newly came to this country. There are places you go to sleep. Outside, not even government, so charity organizations, churches. Listen attentively. That's why I told you, Europeans are more upright than black people. You understand me? There are so many places, organizations where you can sleep. These are non-governmental organizations. They are on their own. That's Christian organizations. You understand me? You can go there and sleep. If you have no place, I slept in such places. Now, in Africa, if you're homeless, you are on your own. If you're hungry, you are on your own. If you're sick, you are on your own. Upon all the churches and mosques that litter the whole Nigeria and the whole Africa. Upon all these people are not godly. They are far away from God. And that was why all along that this insecurity has been going on, none of them lent their voice. None of them said anything. They did not speak up when this insecurity were going on. These are businessmen. They do not want to lose their customers. Who are their customers? Members of their churches. I said it before. I don't respect any one of them. What is Christianity? What is religion? Religion is you being your brother's keeper. You feed the hungry. You give the hungry food when they are hungry. That is the poor that are hungry, that have nothing to eat. You feed them. You accommodate the homeless. Yes, you show them love. That is being a Christian, being your brother's kid, or being a Muslim. That is what it is. Let's go further. Europeans. Let me leave that at the moment. I told you guys, I don't hide my profession, the profession I did many years. I drove taxi for many years. And I've lived here most of my life. Now listen attentively. Somebody saying I'm not serious. All these things I'm saying here, they are truth. They are not lies. I'm not telling lies here. Tell me, you say you are not serious. What am I saying? What did I say here that is a lie? Now, what did I say here? Now, I need to block that person. What did I say here that is a lie? Are you living in Europe? Let me go further because I do not want you to distract me now. Let's go further. Man, don't forget the topic I said. Nigeria needs America's help for security purposes and many other purposes. Now let's go further. This evening I listened to a lot of videos. Many Nigerians made videos opposing or objecting to America coming to Nigeria. They do not want America to come to Nigeria. I found out one thing. Listen, many of the people who are rejecting America coming to Nigeria are people who are benefiting something from the insecurity going on in Nigeria. And politicians are the ones sponsoring them to speak up. In northern Nigeria, a lot of them, northerners, came to protest against Trump coming to Nigeria. I said, what a people. Share this program. What a people. Now listen. What you did not know. Let me tell you what you did not know. Now, as a Nigerian, if you were born in Nigeria and you are a Nigerian citizen, I'm talking about the indigenous people of Nigeria. If you are an indigenous Nigerian, you are supposed to be a millionaire, at least. Every Nigerian is supposed to be a millionaire. Hold on. I know this may sound strange. You may say, how? You know what? Let me tell you, Nigeria has what it takes to make every citizen a millionaire because of the abundant mineral resources in Nigeria. Nigeria has what it takes to make every citizen a millionaire. But do you know what? Listen attentively. Do you know what? Because many Nigerians are ignorant. That resources, I will tell you guys stories. That money you see, that money that accrues from the sale of crude oil, corrupt politicians are the ones pocketing it. That money you see, that mineral resources, corrupt politicians are sitting on it. I'm telling you. One day, I carried a passenger from Kuwait. I said to him, one day I received a call, then I was driving Uber. You know what is Uber? I drove Uber, I drove Bolt. That's what app. You have the app on your phone. Now, listen attentively. Anybody that is saying nonsense, this person is an enemy to the black race. I will not block you, but I want you to learn. You that is saying nonsense, you are an enemy. You were sent to come confuse people. And you do not want to see good in your life. Are you supporting corrupt politicians that are stealing public fund? Or what I'm saying here, are they lies? What is nonsense about what I'm saying here now? You see the people you are fighting for, they will come online and be messing up. Who sent you? Who sent you? Or are you envious of me? What is lies about what I'm saying now? Now, I'm asking you, what is lies about what I'm saying? Have you traveled? Where are you living? Let me ask you questions. You see, the black man, they don't think. Who will liberate these people? I don't know who will liberate this mentality. These people are too backward. What is nonsense about what I'm saying now? Guys, let's go further. Now let's continue, guys. As you watch me share this program, I had a passenger from Kuwait. Now this passenger from Kuwait, I got was a request. I went to to the hotel, where he lodged, picked him up. The guy saw me as a dark-skinned guy, so we started conversation. I asked him where he came from. He said he was from Kuwait. Now I asked him, how is life in Kuwait? The guy said, Fantastic. Now, before I go further, I've been living in this country almost all my life. I have never seen, listen attentively, I have never seen a citizen of an oil-producing country come to this country to live as a refugee. In fact, you don't find them here. All these rich oil countries, all these countries that have abundant mineral resources, they don't come, they don't go travel out. The people you see outside are poor countries, people that do not have resources. I'm the person telling you. Even till now, I've not seen Libyans here. Even before the war, before Libyan war, I have not seen Libyans here. I have never seen anybody from Saudi Arabia living here. You can only see them at their embassies. Listen attentively. I have never seen anybody from Kuwait, Brunei, and all these countries. You don't see them. The people you see are Palestinians of recent, Syria. You see people from Iraq, Egypt. These are the people you see here in abroad. You don't see even the people you see abroad here that come here to apply for refugee status are like Afghanistan. Poor countries. These are the people you see here. You don't, I've never seen, now look, if you, I've never seen before. You see the black race. You can never see somebody from Saudi Arabia. I have never seen somebody from Saudi Arabia who is living here, working here. They are all in their countries. But whether black or white, they will ask you, what are you coming here? If you tell them you are from Nigeria, they will ask you, what are you doing here? Nigeria is a rich country. Qatar, I've never seen them. Now, I'm telling you, I'm sharing my experience. All those people that are saying America should not go to Nigeria, these are enemies of the country. These are people who are stealing the country's money. They stand to benefit if they want the corruption to continue. They want the insecurity to continue. Some tell you, it is not, they are killing Christians and Muslims. But the question remains, who are the killers? Who are their chief targets? Who are their main targets? Yeah, they said this, what's it called? He said this, ISWAP, this terrorists, they are killing. But who are they? What's their motive? What's their goal? They are not seeing these things. Have they asked questions? Now use your brain. Ask yourself, what is their motive? What do they stand to achieve? Who is sponsoring them? Let's go further. Go, hold on. Now listen. All my life abroad, I've not seen people like United Arab Emirates. I've never seen their citizens here. United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Brunei, all these countries that have even the smallest oil or gas or mineral resources, you don't find them abroad. You ask yourself, you don't find Dubai. UAE, you don't find their citizens. Qatar, even poor, you don't see them. You ask yourself, why are Nigerians running away from their countries, from their country? Did you know why? Because of hardship. There is nobody whose country is good. There is nobody whose country is good that will run away from his native land. Because in your native land, you are a king. That's where you reach your full potential in life. In your native land, you become unstoppable. But look at Nigeria. Many are dying in the desert. Many are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. Many are being unalived by security agents abroad. And somebody will come and say, America shouldn't come. Now let me continue. I told you, Europeans are upright. Even I would say Europeans are more godly than any other race. Let me tell you why. In many African countries, do you have old people's home? Do you have old people's home? You see my window. If I turn my camera, you see my window. My window, the woman that lives here, she is not married. She has never married before. She has no child. It got to a stage, she was moved to old people's home. All the old people here, they have moved to old people's home. And these old people's homes are like hotels. There, doctors are there for them. They have communal lifestyle. There, they eat the best food. They get taken care of. They watch television. And they spend their last days, with joy. They live good. You understand what I mean? But in Africa, with all your gold, diamond, gas, crude oil, you don't have water, potable water to drink. You don't have lights. You don't have old people's homes. You don't have nothing. And you are still protecting the interests of the leaders who impoverished your life. You see the black man. You are still protecting the interests of people that caused your difficulty, your hardship in life. If anybody tell me that a Nigerian will open his mouth and be saying, let me tell you, do you know what is called ghost workers? Do you know what is called ghost workers? I've met a lot of them here. Nigerians that are living abroad, but they are receiving salary. Nigerians that are living abroad, some are in Nigeria, but they are receiving salary. They don't go to work. They have fake ID, fake everything, and they are being paid. You see the level of corruption. Because they are murdered. They are registered as workers, but they don't go to work. They don't do anything. They receive salary. You don't know what is going on. They award contracts. They award contracts to build roads, to build bridges. These people who got the contracts, they don't even go there. They don't do anything. They share the money among themselves. Send paper that the job has completed. They carry their children, carry this. Some people, that's how they live their life. That's how they make their money. I'm telling you, I met so many people who are benefiting from that ghost, what's it called, ghost worker. If you hear stories, you will carry hand on your head. Let's go further. Europe opened my eyes. Europe opened my eyes. Let me tell you. All the people that are saying, America shouldn't come. I'm giving you reasons. All the people that are saying America shouldn't come, America shouldn't. Now, let me tell you. In many European countries, let me say the West, the Western world, listen attentively, what you do not know. Governments build, they call it Gemeinde House. In UK, they call it Council House. Low-cost housing. That may be the way to put it. I don't know what you call it where you live. They call it in London, Council House. Guys, give me 1 second. Share this program. Just 1 second. So I'm back. Then code is here, but let's continue. So now, well, we call it here Gemeinde Wohnung. That's government apartments. We call it Gemeinde Wohnung. And other places, I don't know what you call, but I know in London they call it council house or whatever. Now listen, European governments, in the West, they have this kind of, government build these houses, government-owned estates or houses. They build these houses. You know what? They built these houses for citizens. And the prices are very, very low. They are affordable. To make life easier for the citizens. Not only for the citizens, if you've lived in the country for many years, you can apply for it. And when given, you start enjoying it. It does not stop there. Listen attentively. Again, there is I've told you this before. There is what they call Wohnbeihilfe. The government will give you, listen, you see responsible government. All these people that, if you know how these politicians in Africa are cheating you, you will cry. They will give you this council house or local housing. They will give you, and they will be paying half of the rent. They will be paying half of the rent. That is generally cheaper, but we call it Wohnbeihilfe. If the rent, like ordinary private houses, let me explain it very well now. If private houses cost like 1,000 euros, all these council houses or Gemeinde houses will cost like 600 euros or 500, depending on the grade. And that 500, they will make it cheaper to make life easier for you. And that 500 euros, they will be paying half of it for you. That means you'll be paying like 250. And they will be paying you child support, children support. They will be paying your children. They'll be paying the mother. They'll be paying the father. You see, I told you, your governments are your physical God, or your parents will be likened to your parents. But these things I'm telling you, you see some people who have never traveled, who have never, now abroad here, you experience heaven. European government, that's why I told you, they know about godliness, they know religion. They practice better religion, true religion, than African people. The people you call your Muslim brothers, your Christian brothers, they hate you. They prefer you, they want you dead. They do nothing for you. They have no love for you. They are wicked. Now, if I share stories with you, you will hate yourself as a black man. You don't understand how we feel. That's why sometimes I ask myself, all these people that are protecting the interests of the government, have you traveled abroad? Have you lived abroad? These people, these leaders, these rulers you have in Africa, they are even devil. Devil is better than them. The devil is better than these rulers you have in Africa. I told you, these colonizers were better than them. You don't understand. Let me tell you, since I came to this country, 30-something years now, I've never paid hospital bill. Listen attentively. Since I came to this is not my native land. I'm from Africa. Since I came to this country, I've never paid hospital bill. Something that is not obtainable in your native land. When I tell you, some people, when I watch some people making videos and talking rubbish, now I feel sorry for the black man. Ask anybody. You have health insurance card. You go to hospital with your health insurance, as far as you are working, you are insured. Even if you are collecting social welfare, you are insured. Many people ask people, they have never paid any hospital bill before because they are insured. They have insurance. In Africa, you can be a millionaire today, wake up tomorrow a poor man. You don't understand. You can be a billionaire today. Next week, you become poor. If you like, I explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. First and foremost, if you get terminal illness, terminal disease, there are some kind of terminal disease you get in Africa. It will take all your money. There are some kinds of terminal disease you get. Now, people came here, now there are some businessmen, rich men, that even came here to get treated. Their money, they died here. They couldn't pay the hospital bills. That terminal illness will take, if you decide to remain in Africa to treat yourself, it will take all your money. Number one. Number two, you don't understand. When we are talking, Africa is hell. You don't understand it. You are seeing it from another angle. If your business premises catch fire, if your business premises or you become broke, that your shop, that your factory, if fire breaks out in your business place, you are finished. There are no fighters in place to fight off the fire, to extinguish the fire. See, if I told you you can wake up, you can be a billionaire today and become a poor man and bake bread tomorrow, people don't think. That's your duplex. If fire break out in that your duplex, where do you see firefighters? But when people are talking, reason, I am from the old school. I have seen many cases where people's businesses are burning. All they are calling is Allah, God, Allah. Allah is not coming to help you. It's nowhere. God is not coming. No Jesus is coming. No Muhammad is coming. Only you can help yourself. Only you can save yourself. No firefighters. Some people will be carrying buckets. I saw one man whose bungalow was on fire. I wept. The man, an old man and his children, their bungalow, their house caught fire. Guess what? They were carrying buckets and, taking water from the gutter. Fire raised down their building. The government does not care about you. They don't care about you. They put nothing in place to protect your properties. They are not even able to protect your lives. Talk about your properties. You don't understand. This is, I'm telling, that is why they send their children to come live in the West. That's why after their tenure, immediately their tenure is over, they run to the West. Most of the leaders, they tell you it's their children. All their children are schooling abroad. All of them, they are. Now, if you see something, if you see how they are shopping your money, you will not open your mouth and say these things. If you see how these people are eating your money, that crude oil, who are the people that are eating that? Now, keep quiet. Keep quiet. You're talking about resources. Which resources are you talking about? Resources that you benefit nothing from. You've not eaten one cent from the resources. They're coming to take your resources. One day, when I was having my baba shop, I told you guys I sold wigs. I had workers that plated bread for me. One day, one of my customers, a Nigerian man, the man is late now, brought one woman the woman was, I don't know now, I don't know if she's still alive. She's related to a politician. She came to my shop, saw me with the man. The man brought her to come and patronize me. My wife was there with me in the shop. After she collected the items she needed, man, she was searching for money, euro too. The woman, mistakenly or purposely, brought out a bunch of money. She was looking for smaller denomination. Guys, this woman was carrying not less than 50 to 20,000 euros cash. In fact, as I saw the woman, I hated being a black man. Already the man told me that the woman, either she was a wife of a politician or maybe a sister or whatever, the money she was carrying in her hand when she opened was not less than 20,000 euros. My wife began to scream after they left. My mother said, see Nigerian money. My wife said, look at how we are suffering. Look at the money, one individual. This was like pocket money, the money she was just spending. My wife is in her room. If I call her now, she will tell you. To be honest, that day I hated myself as an African. So let me continue with the story of that man from Kuwait. You forgot. I was telling you the story of a man from Kuwait I had as a passenger. You don't understand. See, the man said in Kuwait, every Kuwaiti, everybody from Kuwait benefits from that oil. At the end of the month, they pay them like 500 euros, 600 euros. The man told me, you get the benefit of the oil in your country. Every month they pay them, they share the money as a citizen of Kuwait. And many countries do that. The black man you have want to eat that money alone with his family. Somebody told me even in Saudi Arabia, the government takes care of the citizens. That is why you don't see Saudi citizens everywhere. Talk about Brunei. Talk about this Qatar, all these countries. You don't see their citizens being messed up by Western countries. I told you, the black man is more wicked than the devil. Is it a lie? You see, even see how they are killing themselves in Nigeria. A white man has to come and intervene to stop the killing. They don't want to share that natural resources with you. They do not want to share. You don't deserve it. You are a poor man's speaking. Poor man's child, you don't deserve it. You want to. They are not ready to give. They have not built roads. You don't deserve light. You don't deserve to have light. You don't deserve to go to a better hospital. Only them deserve seats. And you are not thinking. And you are not thinking. I told you. See, Africans are religious but ungodly. They are far from God. If you like, you pray to God, you pray. They don't know what is to be their brother's keeper. They hate themselves. They don't want you to have a soft life. Very wicked set of people. See how they are unaliving themselves. There is no race that can be doing this to themselves. There is no race that can be doing this to themselves in this 21st century. Nobody. And you see some Nigerians protesting because these people are blind. They want them to remain blind. They have not traveled. I told you, traveling is a part of education. Travel and see. This is not university. This is not secondary school. Travel and see how other governments are treating their citizens. Travel and see what is obtainable in other countries. Travel and see. If you know what they are denying you, you will hate your life. You see how rich they are. The kind of houses, if you see, their children, do you know math cannot even talk it. If you see the houses they own abroad, in Dubai, in Egypt, the black man is wicked. The black man is wicked. Did you know why they don't want America to come? You don't know. So that it will be business as usual. So that it will be business as usual. You don't understand. I weep for Africa. I weep for ignorant people. You don't understand. Because you've not experienced the other side. You haven't. And let me tell you, those that are benefiting from the system, they wouldn't like that system to change. Some people are benefiting from that dysfunctional system. Some people are benefiting from that corruption. And if you come to do things right, it is like you want to remove food from their mouth. You don't understand. And who are the people who are sponsoring these protesters? The politicians. They are sponsoring these protesters so that America will not come, in order not to stop their food, their money. I told you, every Nigerian is supposed to be a millionaire if things were right. They will be telling you, you are expecting, nah, this is politics and propaganda. You are expecting white man to come and save you. What? It's a lie. If white man has to come and save you, let them come and save you. After all, you are dying in the hand of black man. You are dying in the hand of black man. So if a white man should come and save you, let them come and save you. Are you not dying in the hand of your people? Yes, now. You are dying in the hand of your people. So if a white man has to come and save you in the hand of your brother, let them come. Your own black people are killing you. And a white man wants to come and save you. They are telling you, your white man is coming to save you. They are telling you, Nigeria is a sovereign what? Sovereign what? So sovereign nation gives you that right to be killing people, to be oppressing people, to be mistreating people, to be corrupt. Sovereign nation. You see people saying, we are a sovereign nation. And so what? So people should be dying because you are a sovereign nation. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. I see some people, hey, white man, come and save you. What? Let them come and save you. Are you not dying in the hand of black people? You are politicians. Let me tell you what you do not know. If you know the number of people that have died as a result of road accidents in Nigeria, you will cry because of bad roads. If you know the number of people that have died because of lack of electricity, you will cry. If you know the number of people that died because of lack of good medical facilities, you will shed tears. I can count on and on and on. Many people lived and died without, millions lived and died without the government ever knowing that they were Nigerians, that they ever existed. Even, I'm talking about the dead. Many people living in Nigeria, the government does not even know that they are Nigerians. You see, somebody come to correct me. He said sovereign, not surveyors. You see, how many people that are watching me? So you think in your head, you see black man, you think I do not know how to pronounce sovereign. So in your head, you think I do not know how to pronounce sovereign. You came here now to correct my English. It says sovereign. Can you anchor a program? If you can anchor a program, why are you here watching me? You see how daft you people are. So in your stupid mind, you believe I do not know how to pronounce sovereign. That's what you think. You see you. That is why you deserve that suffering. That's why you are suffering. You forgot, you did not come here to listen to the message. You come to correct English, a white man's language. When it comes to education now, you are not more educated than myself. When it comes to education, you that is making that, you are not more educated than me. You are not so quick to say sovereign, so blah, 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 blah. And you are living in poverty. Your government, your officials are corrupt. Your politicians are corrupt. You are not able to change your situation. And you see somebody that is picking up, you have the guts to come and talk anyhow. See your life. You have no light. You have no light. You have no water. You have no security. You are living in debt. Dirty environment. You get mad to talk. What are you good at as a black person? See your head. See the country you come from. If care is not taken now, you are not living in your own country. You are a refugee. Maybe you are a refugee where you are living. Are you supposed to talk? What is good about your country? Where do you come from? Tell me one good thing about your country. Your passport is zero, cannot enter any country. Your passport cannot enter any reasonable country. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Your passport cannot enter any reasonable country. You travel home now, you live in darkness. You can be unalived any minute. You came here to tell me I do not know how to pronounce sovereign. Black man. If it is a white man now, you will not say it. Only Donald Trump uttered the word and the whole Nigeria is running up and down because he's a white man. Only Donald Trump uttered the word. The whole Nigeria is running up and down. The whole government, they are holding meeting. Just a white man uttered the word. You have the guts to come here and talk to me. You say America does not have the you and who is us? America does not have the solution for you and who. You and who is us, self. America does not have the solution for you. Why haven't your people have solution to the problem? Why haven't they solved that problem? I know you the kind of person you are. He's saying you did the same to Venezuela. See this person. You better remove yourself from here because I don't want to have somebody like you here. You better remove yourself. You are a distraction. Go and build your own audience and be talking to them. Don't come here and talk to me. Do you understand me? You go and build if you think you sabi English, if you know how to speak English, go build your own audience and be talking to them. Build your own platform and be talking to them if you know how to speak English. If you know how to pronounce sovereign, go and speak it there for your audience. You have no respect. You think it is easy to build a platform like this? Go try it now. Let's see how many people that will watch you. Go try it. He's talking about Libya. These are the people we are talking about. This is the problem we have. Now, listen. Let me tell you, I'm not an African. I am an European. So I'm even helping you. You don't understand. I'm not telling you lie. I'm helping you. But I'm telling you, see, don't come to my program again. What is the name? Don't come to my program anymore. I've seen your name. I'll mark your name. Don't come here again. I don't want to have somebody like you again here. I've seen your name. Don't come to my program again. This is the last time I've noted your name. Don't come to my program again. This is the last time. So guys, not going to stop anytime soon. I'll keep sharing my experience. You understand me? Europeans built their own paradise on earth. If I bring you here now, let me see. If I bring you here now to come and talk to public for 2 hours or 1 hour, 30 minutes, you'll be lost. You'll be lost. The name I don't even know. If I tell you his name now, he will be popular. I'm not mentioning his name. Why should I mention his name? You know how many people that are watching? Over 200 and something people or more are watching on YouTube. If I mention his name now, people will go search his name. I'm not mentioning his name. Let him go and speak his English there. You understand me? He should go and use your English and do your own thing. Abundance Grace, how are you doing? Good evening to you. How are you doing, Abundance Grace? My people are not coming. You're just joining us now. You understand what I mean? So, guys, I will keep. Now, I'm sharing my own experience. Silent Shadow, I see you now. Abundance Grace. Let me give shout outs to my own people, Jerry. You understand me? Let me give shout out to my own people. Guys, I want to take a break now. My opinions on India. Well, guys, let me take a break. I'm sweating here, you know. After speaking for an hour like this, you start sweating. Even if it is cold. Yes. So, man, I'm not going live again today anymore. I'll block the guy next time if he comes to my. I've noted his name. When next he comes to my life and make some kind of comments, I will block him. Finally, I will see search his name. Yes, so guys, I want to say thank you for being part of my program. So many stories coming your way. Tomorrow we'll continue. I cannot sit for a long time, so I appreciate everyone who joined me. So, I want to say good night to everybody. And don't forget to go to my YouTube channel. Somebody, see this person. He's telling me he's living in America. This is what he's saying. He said he's living in America. And so what? See, why are you telling me where you are living? Did I ask you? So America, if you are living in America, and what? You are ignorant. You are living in America and what? Say you are living in America. So guys, I want to say good night to everybody. Take care of yourselves. And that's it. Well, I'm not mentioning anybody's name. I'm not here to mention anybody's name. You understand me? I don't want to work for other people. You mention people's name, people will go and search for their name, and they will become. They cannot use me to shine. Yes, so if you came in late, you can go to my YouTube channel and rewatch the program. Go to my YouTube channel and rewatch the program. This program is permanently on my YouTube channel, so you can go there and rewatch my program. So guys, I want to say thank you for being part of my program. I appreciate you all. Tomorrow we continue with our programs. I'll be dropping more videos for you guys. I'm having headache and so many other things. So my YouTube channel is Uncle Rody on YouTube. Go to Uncle, the same name, Uncle Rody on YouTube. Or you see that go to my bio on TikTok, you see YouTube link. If you press that link, it will direct you to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Yes. Or you go to YouTube, Uncle Rody. I am one and only Uncle Rody on YouTube. My face is popular. Shegun Vincent, I appreciate you. Thank you too. So, Wing Buffer, I see you. I see you big time. So take care of you. Take care of yourselves, guys. Let me go chill, man. I'm sweating here. Upon say I'm wearing nets, so I'm wearing nets. Still, I'm sweating. Somebody said he thought I was coming with American Army for the mission. You see, see these people. I don't go to war. I'm not fighting. I don't even like war. Because in war, a lot of things, a lot of shit go down. You know what I mean? I don't like war. People die during war. I don't like it. People lose their lives. I keep saying it. But terrorists are supposed to be eliminated. They are, yes, America should come and eliminate those terrorists. And that's it. So guys, take care of yourselves. My name still remains Rodi. I'm here. See you guys later. But let me tell you, if I relax, drink water, if I feel better, I may go live, but it's too late. I'm not going live. Let me sleep. Or do you want me to come live again? Man, do you want me to come live again? But it's already too late. I cannot. The whole night, yesterday I didn't sleep. And today again. You know I have this problem of, when I remember Africa, when I think about Africa, I can't sleep. But, well, tomorrow, we'll continue with this gist. Good night, guys. This person, who is this person, self? What's the name? I don't have your time. You get the gist. I don't have your time. Well, good night to my lovely people. See you guys. Now, I don't even know where to press, self.